Hey, what's up, everybody? Merry Christmas for those of you who do celebrate Christmas, and welcome back to my latest video. So for now, I just dropped my shield, and the set rallies on me. Looks like LH0 Drake is gonna be coming in first. This does look like a weak lead. I can't take a counter from him and for the second rally, but I'm not down to take unnecessary losses for now. I don't know why, just not. So I am gonna go ahead and counter. And yeah, just take it like usual. I did change my wall to like non-pay to play heroes, and siege heroes just made me look like a noob, basically. Now I'm switching. Now I'm pretty sure it's Cav, so I'm actually gonna keep that army defense familiar for that little bit of extra stats. Yeah, it's Cav. I can tell from the movement speed. Just poured out of there. I see only a 4 million might drop, so I'm assuming he's missing one of the pack 5s, or maybe I caught him mixed gear. Yeah, 600k. Is he in blast gear? Oh, he is. That gear is not that bad, actually. No P. Alright, let's check out his familiars. He did have one pack 5. Wait, hold on. Those familiars aren't maxed. What? Okay, he has both the shield and the new familiar, but he didn't max a couple of the familiars. Like, what? And he's missing Frostwing. Alright, so it looks like the one pack 5, the Gargantua, did 330k to my Inf, and his actual troops did 264k to my range front line. His hero lineup is like, it's not bad, but could have better choices. And a significant amount of tier 5. I wouldn't say it's that good, 1.3 million for a guild like LH0. They can have better. But yeah, it's okay. It's good for some other war guilds. Now back to another clip. This one is actually from LH5, LH Maddie, the current emperor, I think, during this time. Yeah, it is. He is the current emperor. Now, I am getting reinforcements because I am in SQ family now. So they did come in SQ3 to help me with reinforcements. So shout out to them. Yeah, it looks like about 30 seconds before Maddie marches. I was waiting on Infront, but when I check Maddie, I think he has like calf gear up like very early. So I think he might be bamboozling with possibly Inf onto my Inf. So I'm not 100% sure. So I actually went ahead and switched to Cav first. Now, he has no timer. Look, he has Cav gear up early. So I took the gamble and switched to Cav first. I still check. It's still Cav gear. I'm going to check the coalition. They carpeted it. And I think I was in gear for this hit, though. But I wasn't. I don't think I switched formation on time. It was a Cav on Cav. His Hellrider popped. I would have capped him then. Oh, it sucks. Cav on Cav. And yeah, the next lead canceled. Cav on Cav, 3.8 mil. By the way, I don't know why I didn't show you that report. Yeah, it was 3.3 mil. It was like about 1 million to the back line and something along the lines with 2.3 mil to the Cav front line. Cav on Cav. I think I was in gear. That damage does look like in gear. If I'm out of gear, I think I would take more damage. Now, anyways, back to this next clip from GW Daywalker. Is another almost maxed account. Artifact stars almost 500. Castle stars maxed. And I don't know if he has 11Ks or not. Last time he hit me, he has no 11Ks. Maybe now he does. Maybe not. But if you have max Astrolite and all that, and you don't have 11Ks, it's kind of surprising. I would expect them to have it. Now, 40 seconds before they march, most people were joining from distance, and the two that did join from near close range was actually slow movement, has slow true movement speed. So might be Inf. This guy did rally me before, so maybe they know what's going on. So I am going to switch to Cav. In the worst case, I take a Cav on Cav. I'm going to switch to a pack 5 familiar because I learned my lesson from the Maddie situation. So if I did not pull off the counter, it will probably proc that familiar. Looks like the troops are walking in fast. Now, I am going to switch to Cav first. I don't need to pop an attack boost, of course. I have all of that troops. Maybe if I'm a small rally trap like my comp currently is, then maybe. Actually, probably for late this strong. Yeah. Now I'm waiting for last March. Okay, it is cap. Never mind. Let's switch to range. I overestimated how smart he is. Looks like a decent hit. Let's see. Ooh, maxed Astrolight everywhere except that level 10 Astrolight Faith. But other than that, everything maxed. Only 1.4 million. I'll say that's a pretty good take from an account like this. And of course, yes, everything maxed, unlike that LH0 Drake noob. I still don't think of that prog my familiar though. Let's take a look. 920k to the back line, 520k to the front line, and it seems like no 11Ks, but still hits really, really hard, of course. 1.4 million. I think that's a really good take from an account like this though. Yeah, definitely happy about it. Damage looks pretty good. And I don't even have full counter on this account. Now for the final clip. For this clip, my new gear is already maxed, and here's my current stats in monster gear, just checking. I have no jewels in my monster gear, so of course that's not that good. And I got tested by another lead, but they poured out of that square, and this lead poured it next to me. This XX Sura 6958, and this set rally. I was tested on Inf, but they have Light Weaver as their leader, which is an inf range hero, and the troop movement speeds are slow, so which means it's unlikely that it's Cav, and this is obviously some sort of bamboozle. Now, this could be range. They could be trying to double bamboozle me if they know how to do this. Because you tricked me into thinking you're setting inf, I think I'm going to outsmart your bamboozle switching to Cav, and then you have range up. So that is a possibility. Now, SQ1, of course, give me a free lead. For this kind of lead, I don't really know if I can get the counter off. I do have a lot of troops, so I'm not worried about walk back or anything. Even if I get countered out of gear, that's not going to be the case. All right, so I think there's actually a good chance if it's range. If it is range, I'm not going to switch gear for this. Let's take a look. Oh, never mind. It's inf. Okay, I'm on infront. Okay, and I'm still on farm heroes because I didn't switch. Oh, yeah, a little late. 3.5 mil inf on inf. Okay. Oh, oof. I thought it was range, honestly, so I didn't thought I switched gear. They used bunny on that one. Makes sense. Inf on inf. And if you take a look at my wall heroes, I actually have siege and passive heroes on there just to bait them. And yeah, they have double 11Ks, looks like. And if you want to go back to the top there, and you'll see that I actually have the wrong heroes on. Yeah, and then since it does show that I'm still offline as I didn't switch anything, not even my heroes, they sent another rally. Now, this one, I didn't pay attention to movement speed. There was another guy setting. I didn't really pay attention to that. I was busy chatting in chat and thinking about something else. I didn't really pay attention. This Dark Frog guy is in range gear early, so I'm assuming they're going Cav. They're trying to trick me like that. So I think that's what's going on here. I think it's probably Cav because the first inf got an inf on inf hit and a significant hit. They'll probably say Cav. I think I'm off at this point. So I actually did think this was Cav. I am going to switch my wall for this one. Even if it's range, I'll probably change set. Well, it's probably not range though, I would assume. I am going to switch to Cav here because strong possibility that this is what's called inf. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, the carbon. Oh, this is actually inf. It's inf. Yeah, they tried to double bamboozle me again. Like what? Like they bamboozle me again. They already bamboozled me once, and they do that again. Even though I showed offline, it was quite interesting. Definitely, Garrison was defeated. Yeah, the next lead will probably cancel though. They're probably communicating. And they can probably tell from that damage. Yeah. Okay, so I am going to take a look at this report. This does look like a decent hit from 1.03 mil. Yeah, they're going to familiar me. I'm going to put it out of there in case they, grim me. A lot of leads do that, actually. More often than you think. When you suddenly cap rally. Especially when you already give them a decent hit and then suddenly counter them or shield them or whatever. Well, yeah, I'm going to take a look at the report. Yeah, looks like 672K from pack 5, 350K from the front line. I was swapping through it really quickly. I don't know why. Take a look at this gear again. Decent gear. Not the best, but pretty good. Take a screenshot of that. I'm going to take a look at the battle report. I mean, the battle, how it played out. Oh, it looks like my inf got put all the way in the back. Maybe it is better if I stay in Cav Wedge to take inf hits. My inf start doing damage to them earlier. Yeah, I'm going to consider that. Because look, their troops are already down so much before my inf even started doing damage. And since range barely going to do any damage to enemy inf, so most of that damage is for my Cav's counter. So yeah, maybe I do want to consider if starting to say Cav Wedge will be better for these situations instead of Cav Fell. Maybe if you guys have any opinions, maybe let me know in the comments. And by the way, subscribe to the channel, by the way. I don't think I ever mentioned that in my videos. I didn't really mention that. Yeah, unlike most YouTubers would. I don't really mention that. But yeah, subscribe, please. Oh, and that's going to be the end of this video. Merry Christmas, and see y'all in the next one.